With millions of people practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu globally, as little as 2% make it to the upper ranking in the sport. Ricardo Duarte is the owner of Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu in Lethbridge, who will be hosting a free event for kids to begin their journey in self-defense. Ricardo, thanks so much for joining us. Welcome to Bridge City News.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for inviting us to talk about Jiu-Jitsu. It's amazing opportunity to tell everyone about this amazing martial art.
Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about it myself as well. So let's get started. Tell us what motivated you to start practicing Jiu-Jitsu and what inspired you to establish Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu Lethbridge?
First, Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that was developed in Japan and was changed a little bit in Brazil. So it was improved. There's a lot of new techniques created, and it's still like in growing. There's always new technique coming out. So this versatility made me like even more the martial art, because now I can practice something that I can use for my life, because Jiu-Jitsu is about life and the martial art itself. So it helps you to improve yourself every day, to improve your life and the life of people around you. So Jiu-Jitsu is a lot about life, and you have like an extra martial art that helps you to be in a better shape, and also to learn to defend yourself if you need it.
Now, there's lots of martial arts options out there: karate, taekwondo, judo. In your opinion, what are the key advantages of learning jiu-jitsu for self-defense, both in terms of physical skills and mental preparedness?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu, the main difference between jiu-jitsu and other martial arts, it was proven in the 90s when Royce Gracie started fighting on UFC, and then when other Gracie family members and other jiu-jitsu practitioners start like fighting around the world on other tournaments. That jiu-jitsu is a very effective martial art. So when it was developed, like in Brazil, like during the certain part of the time, Helio Gracie, he used jiu-jitsu and he tested with other martial arts. So he kind of proved to everyone that jiu-jitsu was even complete, because when you are like facing someone and the guy needs to come close to you, so that's when jiu-jitsu starts. So we go to the grappling, or we can even work on the stand-up, and you can overcome some other martial arts. So that's something that's very important. So today with the UFC MMA, it was proven again that jiu-jitsu is very effective, because you can either fight and stand up, but when you go to the floor, when you go to grappling, jiu-jitsu is one of the most effective martial arts in the world. So it's very useful.
Interesting. Now, can you share why it's particularly important for children to learn jiu-jitsu? I mean, like when I was a kid, I was, like there was like some violence in school with bullying and stuff. And my parents always told me to go to the principal, not defend myself.
Mhm. Yeah, basically, we teach you to be water, not fire. So jiu-jitsu is a self-defense martial art. So we don't teach people to be aggressive, to be violent. We teach people how to defend themselves, how to adapt to situations, how to understand when they are in danger, when they are being like threatened by someone in the school or in the street. So to protect yourself. So no, I don't want to fight with you. So you show the opponent that you want to fight. But if you need to use it, you're gonna be very, very protective, because it's very effective. So you don't have to wound your opponent, but sometimes you can lock in positions that he cannot even move, and then someone, police, and someone can either like help you to defend yourself against your aggressor. So it's very, very interesting the way jiu-jitsu can either be more violent if you need, but we don't teach that. We teach you to control the situation. That's what that's what about jiu-jitsu, is to control the situation.
Oh, so it's all more about de-escalating then, rather than
Exactly.
trying to rather than trying to aggravate things.
Yeah, exactly. That's when I always say we are water, we are not fire.
Okay. Now, can you tell us about the various competitions organized by Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu Lethbridge, and how do these events contribute to the growth of the Jiu-Jitsu community?
Yeah, so we are new in town, but Gracie Barra is the biggest franchise Brazilian school in the world. It's became a franchise. We are spread in like 55 countries, so we have a culture. We are directly legacy from the Gracie family. We teach the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in a way that we teach in Brazil, literally like teaching the fundamentals, the basics, all the philosophy about Jiu-Jitsu, about life. So that helps kids to understand better the life, the situation. So we help parents to grow the kids so they can like behave better, they can be better at school, be a better friend, be a better athlete. And that's in the events we are providing those tryouts. It's a way that we want the community to participate on that, to understand and to embrace the sport, because it's very important for the community to understand this sport, because it's very important for the world, like for people and for their intention to grow in life. So that when I say in the beginning, like that's about jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is about that. It's about growing in life. So that's what we want to bring to the community.
Now, I'm curious about Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu. Like, is it a specific discipline, or is it like more of just like a business franchise? Is there like a history and philosophy behind Gracie Barra gyms?
Yes, that is. We have our motto. It's jiu-jitsu for everyone. So we believe that jiu-jitsu needs to be spread around the world to everyone, because our master Carlos always say, if all the world knows jiu-jitsu, we will have a better world. People will be more calm. People we understand better each other. So jiu-jitsu. Gracie Barra is a lot about philosophy. It's a lot about like personal growing. So we have our sports side as well, which is very strong, because we became a franchise, but we are like a team. We call ourselves a team. It's the biggest team in the world nowadays. We
Wow,
have 150,000 people, 55 countries, 6 continents, 1,016 schools around the world right now.
amazing.
So yeah, and we work literally as a team. So our students can train everywhere in the world. They're going to be very welcome with the team members, etc. So Gracie Barra, it's a huge connection of jiu-jitsu practitioners that love the sport, that love to make new friends, to be in a place they feel welcome. So that's about Gracie Barra. That's what we are.
Yeah, it's just amazing to hear like the diversity in this one organization. Like, not just jujitsu alone, but like even the Gracie Barra organizations that are all across the world. So you obviously like have a lot of diversity going on here. What kinds of backgrounds and ages do your students come from?
Yeah, so we started 3 years old. So we teach the little kids to behave better, to understand themselves, to learn a lot of motor skills, and through games and jiu-jitsu itself. And then we go every level they go up. So there's more jiu-jitsu, more philosophy, more teaching, working with the parents to help them to improve their lives as well. And for the backgrounds, we believe everyone are equal. Like I said, jiu-jitsu for everyone. We are the same. It doesn't matter your job, doesn't matter your color, your culture. So inside the mat and outside the mat, we treat each other as the same. So that's why we value a lot our uniform, because when we put our uniform, we are exactly the same. We look the same, we think the same, we have the same goal, which is improving either our martial arts skills or our life skills or as a person. So that's what we believe. We believe we are equal.
Can you tell us how jujitsu has positively impacted the lives of your students, both physically and mentally? And maybe share some success stories or memorable moments from your students that really stand out to you.
Yeah, we have one of our students. He came to the gym. So on his trial, because I was helping professor with the trial, I sit on the mat and I start talking to him. I ask him like, "What's your goal? What are you looking for here?" He was there on the first week we opened. He's still there, very happy. Basically, every day he's there, and he told me, "I want to lose weight because I lost my father, and like 1 week later, I lost my grandmother. It was very hard, and after that, the COVID struck, and we were like locked at home. I couldn't handle that very well." and I need something to overcome that, to improve my mental health as well, and also um, my physical health. And now he already lost like 25 pounds since he started with us. He's like shiny and happy every day. And he came to me like 2 weeks ago. He told me, "Man, this changed life. That's crazy. How I every day I want to come here." Sometimes, of course, because of the trainings, we are a little bit sore. But he always send me messages. He's like, "Man, I would love to be there. I'm a little bit sore, but tomorrow I'll be there." And he's in the gym, improving every day. His goal, he's pushing. So we teach people to believe in themselves. So we teach people that they can do things. Everyone can do things. You just need to believe and need to work hard. So if you just want something, you don't work hard, you probably will not get it. But if you do work hard and if you believe in yourself, you can go wherever you go. You can be wherever you want to be. So there's something very important for us is working with our students to put on their mind that they are capable. They are totally capable to do whatever they want. So
How do you approach teaching jujitsu techniques to beginners? The way I envision it, is it a day like is day one like sparring, or is it more like WWE when you have people on the ropes and just going down and just like beating people up, or do you
and
really just start off with the philosophy and what is the teaching philosophy when it comes to introducing newcomers to this martial art?
Yeah, at first when they get to the gym, I present them myself. I show the gym. I show our kimono. I talk a little bit about philosophy, about what where we came from. And there are some students they came to us a little bit like afraid, like scary with what gonna happen now. And I during the training we go. Our beginners training is very understanding with everyone because like jiu-jitsu for everyone again. So if you believe that Mr. John, 25 years old, full of health, and Mrs. Kate, 67 years old, first class, like, so we believe they can train together. That's why when you start growing respect and understanding between people, so you start slowly. Our program, our GB1 program, it was made for that. So you can teach them basic techniques so they can learn how to defend, they can learn how to do like a submission, like very cautiously. Of course, we take care of each one. We teach them like to do everything they need to learn first, and after that, after they get like 2 degrees on the belt, they can start doing the rolling, which is the jiu-jitsu sparring. However, this rolling is very controlled because they can roll, but like we observe them, so we watch the rolls like very closely so they don't hurt themselves. So competition trainings are pretty different because they're a little bit more rough, they're harder. So, but if you are invited for a competition team, so you understand that things gonna be a little bit harder. So when you get enough confidence, you can enter the competition team. But until there, you learn the techniques. We take care of each other. So we are a team. We don't need to compete with each other inside the gym. So we are training, we are improving, we are pushing each other up every day and cheering for each other success. So things goes like the pace depends on you. You put your pace on the trainings.
So, what advice do you have for individuals who are considering starting jujitsu but might be hesitant or unsure about taking that first step?
We used to say the hardest belt to get, the hardest at all, is the white belt, because people are always afraid to start jiu-jitsu because they think they're gonna get hurt, they think gonna get uh
Ah,
wounded. But when they start, most of the people that went to our gym, they stay, because after the first training they see us like, they see the friendship that we are growing, because like I said in the beginning, we are doing this like I'm Brazilian, so our professor is Brazilian, so we are doing this in the root way. So we are very like friendly and warm, like we hug people, we talk a lot. So there's no only like class and go home, you stay, we talk about things, life, etc. So there's a lot of teaching. So when people sees that, they are like, okay, that's interesting, that's not just martial art. So I can be part of this family, because we call ourselves family. we welcome everyone as a family. So welcome to the family Grace Bar, and we work with each other like a family. So that's something that's very catchy and very interesting. So if you want to start training jiu-jitsu, do the first step, come for a trial, and decide. You're gonna see how this can change your life for good.
And you have a free event coming up as well. Tell us more about what that's all about and what can attendees expect from this event?
Yeah, so the Try It Out event it's an event that people can come to the gym. They can give it. We're gonna do like a free class, and they're gonna understand what I just said. Like, come for try, see with your eyes, test the sport. So you can feel better with that because you're gonna be doing having the real experience. So that's what it's about: is to have the experience, to get the real experience with us.
And that event is tomorrow, October the 6th, right?
Yes, yes, but we have this culture that we like. Jiu-jitsu for everyone means everyone should practice jiu-jitsu to be a better to have a better life. So we have these free trials. So every day, if you cannot come on tomorrow, you can book for the next week or the next when you're ready. We have free trials every day. Basically, almost every day we have people coming and trying and staying. So we have everything ready there.
Ricardo Duarte is the owner of Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu in Lethbridge, who will be hosting a free opportunity for kids to embark on their journey in self-defense tomorrow on October the 6th. Ricardo, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for inviting us, and thank you for the opportunity to talk about jiu-jitsu, which is something that changed my life like a lot, and I'm very happy now because of that. And I want to spread this happiness with everyone.